The Mauryan Empire was a very important period for India. Chandragupta Maurya founded this great empire. This happened around 322 BCE, a long time ago. He brought together many small, scattered kingdoms. This unification created a vast and powerful state. It was the first major empire on Indian soil. Chandragupta had a wise advisor named Chanakya. Chanakya's guidance was crucial for his success. This empire laid strong foundations for India's future. Chandragupta was an able ruler and a skilled administrator. He established a strong central government. His army was large and very well equipped. The empire's administration was carefully organized. Chanakya, also known as Kautilya, wrote the Arthashastra. This ancient book detailed principles of statecraft and governance. The Mauryans built good roads and promoted trade. People felt secure under Chandragupta's strong rule. He expanded the empire across much of the Indian subcontinent. Pataliputra was its magnificent capital city. Ashoka the Great was Chandragupta Maurya's grandson. He ascended to the throne around 268 BCE. Ashoka was initially a fierce warrior king. He waged the Kalinga War to expand his empire. This war caused immense death and destruction. Ashoka was deeply moved by the suffering he witnessed. The Kalinga War became a turning point in his life. He renounced violence and embraced a path of peace. He decided to rule with compassion and righteousness. Ashoka converted to Buddhism after the Kalinga War. He worked tirelessly to spread its peaceful teachings. He sent Buddhist missionaries to various countries. Lands like Sri Lanka and parts of Southeast Asia received these teachings. Ashoka erected many stone pillars and stupas. His famous edicts were inscribed on these structures. These edicts promoted Dharma, meaning moral duty and righteous living. Ashoka's reign fostered peace, welfare, and cultural exchange. His ideals continue to inspire people even today. After Ashoka's death, the Mauryan Empire gradually declined. It finally ended around 185 BCE. Following its collapse, India experienced political fragmentation. Many smaller kingdoms rose to power across the land. The Shungas and Kanvas ruled in northern India. In the Deccan region, the Satavahanas became very powerful. Despite the political divisions, trade with foreign lands continued. Cultural interactions also flourished during this period. These successor kingdoms played their own significant roles in India's history. Several centuries later, the Gupta Empire emerged. This powerful empire was founded around 320 CE. Chandragupta I was the founder of this new dynasty. His son, Samudragupta, was a great conqueror. He significantly expanded the Gupta territories through his military campaigns. Chandragupta II, also known as Vikramaditya, was another celebrated Gupta king. Under these rulers, the Guptas unified a large part of India once more. Their reign brought a period of stability and prosperity. The Gupta period is often described as India's golden age. This era saw remarkable achievements in many fields. Science, mathematics, and astronomy made significant advancements. The great mathematician Aryabhata lived during this time. He accurately calculated pi and explained concepts like zero. Literature and arts also flourished. Kalidasa, a famous Sanskrit poet and playwright, created timeless masterpieces. Exquisite sculptures and grand temple architecture marked this period. Learning and education were highly valued. The Gupta Empire had an efficient administrative system. While the Gupta rulers were patrons of Hinduism, they showed tolerance for other faiths like Buddhism and Jainism. Agriculture was the backbone of the economy, and trade thrived. Renowned universities like Nalanda attracted scholars from distant lands. However, the empire eventually weakened due to internal issues. Repeated invasions by the Hunas from Central Asia also contributed. The Gupta Empire declined by the 6th century CE. Its cultural contributions profoundly shaped Indian civilization. Following the decline of the Gupta Empire, India saw the rise of various regional kingdoms. King Harshavardhana of Kannauj briefly unified North India in the 7th century. Later, several Rajput kingdoms became prominent in northern and western India. In South India, powerful dynasties like the Cholas and Pallavas flourished. They were known for their temples and maritime trade. Then, new cultural and political influences began to arrive from the northwest. The establishment of the Delhi Sultanate in 1206 CE marked a new phase. Several Islamic dynasties ruled under the Sultanate for centuries. The Mughal Empire was established in India in 1526. Babur, a descendant of Timur and Genghis Khan, was its founder. He defeated the last Sultan of Delhi at the Battle of Panipat. The Mughals went on to create a vast and powerful empire. It covered most of the Indian subcontinent. Akbar, Babur's grandson, is considered one of the greatest Mughal emperors. He was known for his policy of religious tolerance. He promoted a syncretic culture, blending Indian and Persian traditions. He strived to unite the diverse people of his empire. Mughal rule was a period of great artistic and architectural achievements. The Taj Mahal, built by Emperor Shah Jahan, is a world-renowned monument. It stands as a testament to Mughal architectural genius. Mughal miniature painting also reached a high degree of refinement. The Mughals implemented a centralized administrative system. Their land revenue policies were well structured. However, the empire began to weaken after the reign of Aurangzeb. Internal rebellions and external threats contributed to its decline. Provincial governors became more independent. During this time, European trading companies began to arrive in India. The Portuguese were the first to establish coastal trading posts. They were followed by the Dutch, the French, and the British. These European powers were initially interested in trade. They sought spices, textiles, and other valuable goods. The British East India Company gradually increased its influence. It cleverly exploited political rivalries among Indian rulers. Through treaties and warfare, British dominance grew. India slowly transitioned into a British colony. British colonial rule over India lasted for nearly 2 centuries. During this period, Indians faced significant economic exploitation. They also experienced social and political discrimination. A strong desire for freedom and self-rule grew among the people. Many courageous leaders and ordinary citizens participated in the independence movement. Mahatma Gandhi emerged as a pivotal figure in this struggle. He advocated for non-violent resistance, or satyagraha. His methods of civil disobedience mobilized millions. The fight for freedom was long and arduous, involving many sacrifices. The Second World War significantly weakened the British Empire. India finally achieved independence on 15th August 1947. However, this momentous occasion was accompanied by the country's partition. India was divided and the new nation of Pakistan was created. The partition led to widespread communal violence and mass displacement. Millions of people were forced to leave their homes. It was a deeply traumatic period in the subcontinent's history. The joy of gaining freedom was thus tragically marred by the sorrows of partition. After independence, India embarked on the path of nation building. It became a sovereign, democratic republic. Jawaharlal Nehru became India's first prime minister. The country adopted a new constitution in 1950. This constitution guaranteed fundamental rights and aimed for social justice. Establishing a stable democracy and fostering economic development were major tasks. India faced numerous challenges in its early years. These included widespread poverty, illiteracy, and regional disparities. The government launched 5-year plans for systematic development. Today, India is recognized as a rapidly developing nation. It has made significant progress in various fields. These include science, technology, and information technology. Its IT industry has a strong global presence. India proudly stands as the world's largest democracy. It plays an increasingly important role in international affairs. However, the country continues to grapple with challenges. Issues like poverty, inequality, and environmental concerns persist. India continues its journey of growth and transformation. It strives for a prosperous and inclusive future for all its citizens.